So for the 10-minute insight then, I don't want to kind of sales pitch you or anything like that. So hopefully you're going to get some top tips from today. And I'm going to talk about why awards make great marketing assets. So for the marketers in the room, hopefully you'll nod along and you'll say, yeah, this is a kind of an extra. And for those of you that are business owners but not marketers, hopefully you'll think about entering and why you would like to enter. So somebody told me many moons ago that I care about my clients, and I absolutely do. And then the way my brain works, it gets quite creative, and I came up with this. So I use this amongst all marketing assets when I talk to people, but cares, it stands for credibility, assets, reputation, experience, and success. And in your marketing, you want to be able to showcase all of those things. So why do it with awards? Well, awards, it's going to showcase your credibility. They can add credibility to your business. So you might be sat in a networking event or somewhere like that, and you're giving your 60-second talk, and someone sits up and says, "Hi, I'm an award winning health and wellness business." Suddenly your ears prick up and you think, oh, what makes them award winning then? And if they have got a competitor in the room, kind of makes them stand out a little bit. So you kind of want to know, you people are nosy, right? And they want to know what it is that they've won a business award for. So it does help you stand out amongst your competitors. And let's face it, awards normally tend to be given by a company, industry peers. So our ones have a judging panel, and they're all experts in within their industry, within the business world. So it kind of means that someone's assessed you a little bit. They've looked at your nomination form, they've done some research, and they are giving you that assurance that you are a credible business and you've won an award. So that's the credibility. A stands for assets, and this could be anything. So we've got Luke in the room today. He's going to tell you that you need great marketing assets, whether that's photos, whether it's videos, all those kinds of things. So Tessa, look, I'm working Tessa's assets for her here because here she is holding her award from Business of the Year. Photos of you with an award on your socials, things like that work really, really well. So have a think about all those different assets that you can gain from entering an awards, everything from winners badges and also the nomination and finalist badges and graphics as well. PR opportunities, things like getting in the press. If they're a great awards person, they will do a press release for you, hint, hint, and get you into that press. Now, we at the last awards, I think I stopped counting when we hit 35 bits of press afterwards, which is fantastic for our winners and for us. So it's really great to have a think about assets. Video footage from on the night, maybe you can create a show reel. But I always say you are your biggest asset. You know, we heard earlier two people say they've been in corporate, they're now going alone. Actually, you are your biggest asset. You stand out from the crowd. What makes you different from every other person in there? What makes you different in marketing? What makes you different as a divorce coach? All those different things. It's you, it's your personality, it's what you bring to your business. So it's really important that your assets show that off. R is for reputation. Now you might start to see some familiar faces here because there is some 1Ners on these slides. Um, Business awards can help you by increasing your reputation with clients, with supporters, potential customers. I've met people at awards that have gone on to do collaborations together, all those kinds of things. It helps people to build an understanding of you and your business, and it helps them to get to know you. So, you know, you might have finalist announcements, you'll be part of them, things like that. I'm not going to go into sponsoring massively today. However, sponsoring kind of gives you that next level reputation. It's almost like people are looking at you as somebody that sponsors that category because they are an expert in it. And it gives people a chance to showcase what they want people to know. So, for instance, if you wanted to show off your great customer service, you might go looking for it to enter an award in customer service. If you want people to know how much you've grown this year, you might look at something like business growth. If it's team, I'm going to say this because Ben Kelly's on the call and he's sponsoring Team of the Year this year. If you've got a great team and you want them to be recognised rather than you, you'd go for something like that. E is for experience. Now, this is Diane with somebody called Sheena, who you might know. Sheena was the sponsor, Diane was the winner. Diane is an ex CSI crime scenes investigator. She spent 20 years with Scotland Yard, absolutely amazing. And when she retired, she got so sick of people saying, I'd love to do what you did, that she turned it into an events company. And now she does team building for people that want to put on those paper suits and goggles and learn all about blood splatter and murder their boss. You wouldn't know that had I not told you, unless you'd met Diane. But that's what she got from winning an award. She helped people to see her background, her knowledge, and her expertise. Otherwise, people that booked her might just think, she's an event manager. Well, she's not. She's this expert. So you can showcase those parts of your experience that might not otherwise be visible. Diane won that award in 2022, and then she went on to sponsor it in 2023 because she felt like she wanted to pass that baton on. But it shows you as a leader in your industry, it really does. She is my go-to for team building exercises because they're so different. And helping her raise her, showcase her experience was fantastic. And that was care. Now, S, if you do all of those things, S leads to success. I couldn't have a business called Business Success Network if I didn't talk about success. And I often share two things with people when I talk about awards. The first is self-nominate. Nobody knows your business like you do. It's lovely that customers and clients might enter you, but they're not going to know your juicy bits. They're not going to know the details. So don't worry about self-recognition. It's not blowing your own trumpet. It's the sensible thing to do. And the second thing is your business will win even if you don't. If you're marketing it right, speak to Luke. If you're if you're showcasing all those kind of assets that you've built up through networking, if you're getting involved with their audience, there is absolutely no way you cannot win. You can grow your audience by using awards to market. You're building your assets and every other opportunity. As I said, getting in the press, sharing why you've entered those awards, sharing what you're nominated for, and sharing your successes. Now, I'm quickly going to tell you about Dominic. He's the very glam one in the middle there. He entered in 2022. He joined the community and he said, I quite like the idea of sponsoring, but I'm a fashion designer. Is a business awards right for me? And I said, I don't know, but I can make you visible like everybody else. He sponsored. He ended up dressing not only myself, that's the dress he handmade, and the lady on the other side there is one that he recreated for her. A couple of weeks later, he got a phone call and he dressed Anita Dobson at London Fashion Week. So does sponsoring awards work? Absolutely. We couldn't get him back this year because he's too blooming busy with catwalks and all sorts all over the country. So that's Dominic. I'm going to share this with you. This was before the awards in the champagne reception. They hadn't even won yet, and look at the emotion. So it can really, really just be such a great event to host. And there's the details. 29th of June, 2024. Awards nominations are open now. There is no reason for you not to enter. They are free. We want to celebrate you and all the small businesses across the country. Any questions? That was a very whistle-stop tour of awards there.
Wow, that was fantastic. Thank you so much, Stacey. Laura, you have a question?
What is your favourite award to present?
So we do a Rising Star Award, which is for 21 and under. And I thought it was going to be kind of university students, college students. And last year, the winner was 3 young boys that had set up a Lego subscription business because their dad had died and he loved Lego. And to see 3 young boys, I think they were they were under 16. They had social anxiety, they were nervous about being in the room, and they absolutely deserved to win. And it broke my heart, and I still can't, and it was just gorgeous because it was giving them that bit of business experience, but that pat on the back and saying well done as well. But I'd recognise everybody if I could. I love it.
Oh, I'm going to go on mute now because you've made me all happy.
Stacey, with something like that, those young lads, would you say it's also a good follow-on opportunity? They're going to connect with people within those awards to take those next steps with their business, and it's going to open a lot of doors, whatever stage someone's business is at. There's going to be so many people from different backgrounds at the awards that who knows where it's going to go, kind of thing.
Absolutely. What was really lovely is they had got this Lego subscription box. One of the other finalists, who I didn't realize until I didn't see the connection until we were kind of in the room. He has a business called Beyond Blocks, which is all kind of the techie side of bricks. And he'd built this robot on stage that solved Rubik's Cubes in 60 seconds. And so to put them two together and go, look, go and inspire each other is just fantastic. And you get that quite a lot, not just necessarily with the younger ones, but you'll have people that are there that have been doing things for 30 years, and then you've got kind of business startups that are there, and they just, to see people mentoring each other and collaborating, it's fantastic. It really is.